Chris Herren was a college basketball player on the brink of NBA fame. He was drafted to the Denver Nuggets in 1999 and then went on to play for the Boston Celtics in 2000. But substance abuse would be the downfall of an otherwise promising athletic career.
I grabbed a dollar bill, I banged a line of cocaine, I got up and I walked right out of the dorm room. I had no idea that it was going to take me 14 years to drop that dollar bill.
The former point guard returned to the court not to play ball, but to speak openly about his past drug habits to an audience of several hundred at Benedictine University.
I think it's important for people to know that it can happen to anybody. Not only that, but it's never too late. You know, that you can dig yourself out.
4 alcohol and drug-free years later and counting, Herren takes that message around the country, often speaking to students, parents, and even other professional athletes.
People sometimes look at me with great empathy and say, like, oh, you poor thing, you know, like, you're gonna have to live with this for the rest of your life. I was a poor thing 4 or 5 years ago. Today, I'm the furthest thing from that. You know, I've been given a blessing, a second chance.
As soon as he started telling a story, like, I honestly was touched. I can't believe he went through so much and pulled through. Like, I mean, after that many downfalls, it's truly amazing how he turned out.
I welled up with tears a couple times. You thought every time the story was over, he'd reach bottom, and he didn't.
I think it was smart that he did remind the kids that it starts just from even alcohol and marijuana, that these kids might think is not a big deal now, but that's how it all starts.
I care deeply for our student athletes, and I want them to be safe at all times, and hopefully messages like this reach them.
Herren also reaches readers through his memoir, Basketball Junkie, in which he describes his journey to sobriety.
I wanted a very in-depth, detailed version of what a drug addict goes through and what a family goes through. You know, there was a time in my life that I thought that everything I had done with my wife, my kids, with myself, that I could never get past.
Herren continues to be a motivational speaker and mentor for others, despite how difficult he says it may be sometimes.
There's days where I'm on the brink of breaking down, telling it. I believe that once I do not get like that anymore, I will stop doing it. You know, once I become callous to my own story and callous to speaking to people about this topic, I'll walk away. You know, I won't even do it anymore.
Herren also shares his story in Unguarded, a part of ESPN's 30 for 30 documentary series. Reporting from Benedictine University, Kevin Maychek, Naperville News 17.